wherever books and ebooks are sold.
Hi there, I'm Alicia Malone, and thanks for spending part of your Sunday here on TCM. Our next film this afternoon is a drama set in the Himalayas and made by the British filmmaking team of Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger. From 1947 and based on the best-selling novel by Ruma Godden, it's Black Narcissus. Deborah Kerr leads the cast as a leader of a small group of Anglican nuns who are trying to establish a mission in a remote mountain area. It is not an easy task, as there's tension between them and some of the locals and with a British estate manager played by David Farrar. But mostly there's tension between the nuns themselves. This was the last film Deborah Kerr made in England prior to going to Hollywood and becoming a major box office star. She had worked with Powell and Pressburger twice before, on the 1940 film Blackout and on 1943's The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp. And Michael Powell very much wanted her for this film. One problem was that her star was on the rise, and with that, so was her price tag, especially since she was already under contract to MGM. Another issue was her age. She was in her mid-20s at the time, and Powell had slight misgivings about her in this role of the Mother Superior, since the character in the book was well into her 30s. Powell originally envisioned it as the perfect part to lure actress Greta Garbo out of retirement, Garbo being in her early 40s, and wouldn't that have been amazing? But that was not to be, and Deborah Kerr desperately wanted the role, so MGM negotiated with Powell to hire her for an amount that worked within his budget. She gives a great performance, as does Kathleen Byron, who is a standout as Sister Ruth, as you will see. Here is the winner of 2 Academy Awards for Best Color Cinematography and for Best Art Direction from 1947, Black Narcissus. To this day, Black Narcissus is widely considered one of the most beautifully photographed films of all time, and cinematographer Jack Cardiff rightfully won the Oscar for his work. There are so many great shots, but a memorable one is definitely where Sister Ruth, played by Kathleen Byron, puts on that bright red lipstick. The colors are amazing. Byron had gotten the part after working with Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger the year before on the 1946 film A Matter of Life and Death, where she played an angel. Powell called her young, confident, and unusual looking, with extraordinarily big eyes. All of those attributes were on full display and clearly aided in her performance here, especially during that very intense finale. 2 years later, in 1949, Kathleen Byron reunited with Powell and Pressburger and with David Farrar, who played Mr. Dean, on the World War II drama The Small Back Room, where she played Farrar's girlfriend. But stay watching TCM, because up next, Troy Donahue stars opposite Connie Stevens in a love story directed by Delma Daves.
Next on TCM, Susan Slade, then Calamity Jane, and later, Queen Bee. TCM's got good buzz today.